to the Pro Plur Pod, as it's our first episode, as well as talking about what the scene is in Seattle, staying safe while you're out there, some of my own story times, and where to go for the hot spots while you're out in the city, especially for the summer. There's going to be a ton of cool things to explore and see. So, first of all, my name is Katie, and I run the Pro Plur Instagram and website, and I'm also going to be the host of this podcast. Before we get into it, I'd like to do a brief disclaimer about legal age restrictions. There is so much that you can do in the PNW area, whether that be Portland, Tacoma, Vancouver, Seattle, that you don't need a fake ID for. So why pay for one? That's why I'm here. My first night out was when my best friend and I were 16, and she had met this guy that invited us to one of his band's gigs. And we were like, oh my gosh, we have to go. So we took two of our other friends, and one of the friends' dad drove us down to Seattle, and we did not have a ride back. Get into this event. I want to say we paid like $20. It was we kind of got robbed. The bands were probably the worst music I've ever heard. To each their own. I'll listen to punk, techno, pop, classical, jazz, whatever. These bands, they need some practice badly. So she meets the guy, they go off, and the rest of the girls and I go get burgers. So that case was great. But we've had some crazy videos from there, like the girl falling backwards in the mosh. That was funny. There was a kid filming on a DS. It was just a bust. Like, it was an awful night. Should not have paid $20 to go hang out in a room with 30 people not wearing deodorant. It's about 1 in the morning. We need to get picked up. And nobody had a ride. So, of course, my friend's poor mom had to pick us up. And she was pissed. Rightfully so. So let's talk about some of the good nightlife in Seattle. It's kind of hard to say because there are good weekends and bad weekends. And what you're going to do to find these events is go on Instagram. I'm following a bunch on Pro Plur, and I also give you tips on where to find different venues and events if you look on our Instagram page. Every week we do a lineup of the hottest events going on in Seattle, Vancouver, and either Tacoma or Portland, whatever one is highlighted that week. And it'll give you a rundown of where to go and who to reach out for the tickets, because usually it's going to be under an Instagram page. For Seattle nightlife, 18 and over, be the specific clubs that are always open. That's going to be Aura Nightclub, Trinity Nightclub, and Vu Lounge occasionally has events that are 18 plus. Now, if you're looking in the punk rock scene, which I really can't speak for, but I have some good friends who can, that's the one you're also going to look for Instagram posts about, and they usually release the address day of. Or if you're going to a underground rave type deal, they're also going to release the address day of. Always go to First Ave Bridge if they have anything going on there. It is a great place to host. The people there know what they're doing. I don't know how they get the equipment under that bridge, but they do. They put on a show. It's great. As of Vancouver, they have a lot of different clubs that are open to 19 plus for drinking age. And they also have a ton of cool seasonal events, raves, college hangouts. I would definitely check out UBC and Simon Fraser Uni if you wanted to look at not frat parties, as we are talking about Canada here, but some good college parties. If things do go sideways, if you get bad vibes or there's some sketchy venues, don't be ashamed to leave. It is totally okay to leave. Or I like to find some of the other girls there and just be like, hey guys, like, what's going on? Are we okay? Talk to the people around you. Transportation is also a huge part of going out because you're never, ever, ever going to drive under the influence. My best way is through buses. I mean, they're cheap, and if you can do Ubers, I would try to fit 4 people into that Uber. If you're splitting a $15 Uber 4 ways, that's a pretty good deal at the end of the day. Now, you've got the light rail in Seattle. Personally, I have actually yet to try it, so I'm not too sure. But I know it does end at 1 a.m., so that's why I've never tried it. King County Metro has a great night bus system. It goes on from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m., but the only tricky part is that they only have a few stops that run that nightly transit. So then you'd have to figure out how to get to your place of stay from one of those stops. Party etiquette is a big deal when it comes to clubs, raves, punk shows, whatever. You always want to be conscious of other people there, whether that be through physical touch, watching what you say, just giving people space. Party etiquette is always about just like watching out for other people because the whole deal is to just have fun. That's going to be my top spots to go, how to stay safe, and what Plur is all about. Peace, love, unity, keeping each other safe. Hope to see you guys again soon. Make sure to follow our Instagram and check out our website. And thank you for staying for this podcast.